As my opposing team said, a low amount of plastic is recycled. However, it doesn't mean that recycling is useless. It just tells us that we didn't do it right yet. If we invest in better systems, educate people, and design plastics easier to recycle, I'm sure that the percentage of plastics recycled would go up. As my opposing team said, recycling plastics may release toxic chemicals. However, do we know what is worse than that? Burning plastic and leaving it in landfills that could take hundreds of years to break down. And we should not blame recycling, as doing nothing is much worse than recycling. Here are my points. Recycling brings communities together and helps raise money for schools, colleges, and hospitals. These recycling drives help make cities and towns happier and cleaner places. When we recycle, it takes up a solid chunk of waste that could have took hundreds of years to break down. Thank you.
Okay, you said that recycling brings communities together. Can you give me an example of how recycling has brought a community together?
So may I use hypotheticals? So imagine that this is a community that is filled with plastic, and this is another community that's filled with plastic. Recycling can bring those two communities together to stop plastic pollution and to recycle all plastics.